Hello. I know no one's going to come in here, but I just thought I would try. Let me put my earbuds in. Oops, I got to change the name on here. Let's see if I can do that. Change the name. There we go. Because that is what the channel. Hey, Patty. I said hi to you in White Rocks live. But thank you for coming in. You're the first one. Yay. I'm going to wait a few minutes, see if I do get anybody to come in here. I doubt I will, but we can always try. See if anybody wants to come up and say howdy. There we go. Get me a see if I'm on my live. See if I can find it. And then I can follow along. Nope, I don't see my live on my YouTube yet. I did a remodel. The remodel job was of this house, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. Got some good news and some bad news about this house. But I want to see if I can see how many people come in here. But I can't even find my own live on here. Why can I not find my own live stream? Oh, there we go. 5 waiting. Okay. I got it now. I just think I just turned on my Bluetooth on this phone, which I don't need on right now. Now it's taking these out of my ear until someone decides they want to come up. But now it's trying to pair with the computer. It's crazy. But it says I had 5 people in here. Well, now I have 3. I don't know how to pin this up to the top. I don't know if I can. Probably not. That's all right. So how you been, Patty? Got 4 people. Hello. Yeah, with everything, I forgot what day it was, and all these. Everybody else is going to someone else's live, but it is what it is. Chat filter, go there. Oh, that's what I can do. There. 6 people. Hello. Come on in and say hello. Come here, puppy dog. You got to be a part of this too. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here's. Come here's. Come here. You got to help yourself. And here's the dog. Oh, that's cool. There's your puppy dog. Do you see yourself? Look, there's you. There's you right there. Yeah, that's you. She's being shy. Well, congratulations, Patty. I'm happy for you. 5 whole people in here. Well, I was supposed to have a guest here at my house, but I haven't heard from them. I hope they're okay. And they never showed up. So I hope they're okay. But most it's probably I'll get nobody in here besides you, Patty, that's going to comment or say anything. I had this house looked at. I was going to throw a hat on and I forgot, but it's okay. I had someone come out and look at this house because I need to jack it up. And their honest opinion, it ain't worth it. I would spend a couple $1,000s to jack it up and it would fall apart. So this house cannot be saved like I thought it would be able to. It's old. It's a very, very, very old house. So it will not be able to be saved. So what I am going to do is right outside this wall where you see the electrical box right there, I have an area that's 25 foot wide that I could build a building right there. But then I have 35 foot over on this side of the house that I can tear down and put a wall up here in this doorway so I can still live in this part, clean it all up, get all new material, and start building over there. When I get all the way up to this wall, then I can live on that side and then tear the rest of this down and add on to it and make it wider. Or I can build, which I need a storage building anyways, build a storage building 20 foot by 40 foot long, use 10 foot of it for storage, and then make a temporary home in there and then just tear this whole place down and build the house I actually want. So I'm debating on that. But the good thing about it is if I do it that way, it won't take as long to build something. The power pole's sitting right next to it. Water line's right next to it. Septic or the main sewer line is right there next to it. So I wouldn't have to run water lines that far, sewer lines or anything like that far away. Or the power pole, just literally take the wires from this house and just transfer it right over because I'll literally be this far away from this house. But before I can build out here, I'm cutting down at least 2 trees, but there's one massive, massive tree that's out here that I will never climb. And I'm waiting. Someone was supposed to come out here today, give me a price for it. And all they're doing is just cutting it down. They don't have to move any of the tree limbs out of the neighbor's yard because I said I would take care of it. They don't have to do nothing with the limbs because I'll take care of it all. I'll delimb everything, cut them up because I want to get a wooden stove and I'm going to use all this wood out of 6 trees. One tree will give me probably 3 or 4 cords of wood easily. Last option sounds best. Save some dollars. What, to build the cabin next to this house or a tiny home basically next to it? Because then I can put the shower in, I can have water in there and all that. And if my kids ever come up, my daughter from New York ever comes here, they can stay in that place and do whatever. And then I can build the house that I want right here. Yeah, I'm thinking because I'm going to need a storage building anyways. So it would be more feasible and quicker to build something next door because all I have to do is just tell them I'm building a storage building. I'll have to pull a permit for it and just leave it at that. Then I can go inside, do all the modeling, and put water and all that stuff in it without a permit. I wish I could have saved this house, but I have to replace most of the floor joists, all the beams, all the brick that are going around the outside holding this house up because they're starting to fall over. And it's just a lot of work. And I got to jack up the back probably 4 inches because it's sagging downward. And in the middle of the house, the 2x6s they only used one 2x6 to go across the length of the house, or several of them but butted together, and it's breaking. They're rotted. So how old is the electric in that home? Very old. It has to be, all the wiring basically has been stripped out of the house. But it's the old knob and tube wiring, so it has to be replaced anyways. This electrical panel that's right here is newer, so I can take this out. Oh, excuse me, and put it in the other house. But I'm going to wait to do that to be able to have the power here and run extension cords out the front door or out a window, right? This window that used to be here that's no longer there, and just run the cords out and do all the work out there. But with this, if I leave this house up, I can at least bring in everything that's out in my portable garage. I can put it inside the kitchen area, stack it up nice and neatly, and I can buy wood as I go and put it inside where it's dry. When I get all the materials for the floors, the walls, the roof, and be able to dry it in the windows, then I can start building. And that seems to be the best way to go. And then I can tear this house down slowly and tear the walls apart, tear the roof off, and save like all the 2x4s that are still good in the walls and rebuild this another house like this. And I could put a studio in the back just strictly for, my YouTube stuff and have it back there. But I can use the wood out of this house and it'll still be part of my parents. And that's the main thing. I still have to use this to do my videos on because the camera I have, yes, occasion coin. The camera I have is a 35 millimeter Canon camera T3. I've been trying to find microphone to fit it so I can start using it. The problem is I can't find the microphone that will fit it because the input where you plug in the microphone, the cameras now are a 3.5 millimeter plug-in, and mine is a 2.5. I've tried to find different cords to attach to the microphone that I have. And when I turn it to video, it says still photos can't be taken in this mode, and it won't let me do nothing. I may just get rid of the camera, save up, and get a different one. Or hopefully someone can direct me to where I can get a cordless mic and plug into the camera, but it has to be a 2.5 millimeter on the end of it. That's the only thing that will fit in this camera. It's aggravating because I really want to use the camera, but the microphone that's on it, you never hear me. So I don't know what to do with the camera. I may just turn around and sell it, but take that money and put it towards a newer model camera and get a better microphone for it. I don't know. I don't know what to do on it. I tried the adapter, or I can't find an adapter that's an audio. It's got to be for audio to plug into the phone or plug into the camera to plug into the microphone. I haven't been able to find one. I live in a small town. I'd have to drive an hour away to get to a bigger town to go to like Best Buy or somewhere like that. If I could find one, I would get it and see if that works. If that works, that'd be great. If not, I just save up the money for a while, buy a GoPro, use that until I can get a camera. But Cajun, you're right. Trying to find one is hard. How many black rings on your plug? What do you mean? On what plug? On the camera? I'm not understanding what you mean there, Cajun. And this is just Dr. Pepper. One is MON, two is stereo. Hold on, let me get the camera. Hold on. I'm sitting on my bed. I got to do something. Okay, I'm getting the camera out. Okay, that is a 3 to 2, 3.5 to 2.5. And it's for this little bitty microphone. It's 3.5 here. But on the side of the camera, where it shows it goes in right there, that is a 2.5. If you can see that. So I don't know what I can do because that's the only spot to plug in for a microphone that I can see. Can't put it in the bottom. Can't put it anywhere else except right there. But I have the HDMI cable. I also have USB port, it looks like. And then what I was told the audio goes into, but I can't get it to work. So, I mean, it's a nice camera. It's got a 50 millimeter lens for it. It's got bigger lenses for it. Got several lenses. But I bought this one. This is a 3.5 audio cable here, 3.5, 2.5, and it still doesn't work. I mean, what do you want to see on the camera? The plug in has different. The camera. You mean you need to see that part? The cord I was showing. Okay. I have this one and I have this one. That's the 2.5 or 3.5 to 2.5 cord. And this is the same thing, but it's an audio. It's supposed to be an audio. Actually, this is for a headset before connecting to your Xbox controller. Still audio. It doesn't work. This one doesn't work. So what happens? Let me show you what happens. Okay. You plug that in there, fits nice and tightly. Then I go to plug it into the camera and it fits. Then when I turn it on and I turn it over to the video, this is what it tells me, and it won't let me use it. I don't think you can see it. It's hard to see. Hey, Ashley. But yeah, it says still photos shooting is not possible in the movie mode. Maybe I got it in the wrong one to record. Nope, that pops up that. Stop it. I got to figure this out. Because I want to use this camera to start filming with. But if I can't get a microphone to work, then there's no sense, because I'm not going to do voiceovers constantly to be able to make a video. So I may just sell this whole thing with all the new. I got a new charger for batteries, 2 new batteries, all the lenses, all the flashes, about $2,000 worth of camera equipment. And I can't use the damn thing for what I want. So, but the new opportunity that I have and that I'm excited about is I've been through orientation for the last 2 days for a new job. And it's freaking awesome. Let me put up the link if anybody wants to come up. Tomorrow I start the new job, and it's working at a chicken place. So I won't be working in where I've been spending the last 2 days, the processing plant. I'll be working at the hatchery, going to pick up chicken eggs, taking baby chicks to the farms so they can raise them, get them ready to go back to the other place. So it's going to be an interesting job. When they handed me the paper of what they're offering me per hour to work, I said, not a problem. It was a very good, very, very good. And I start that tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. They're going to cross-train me on doing different things. I'll probably get to play with the baby chicks, deal with the eggs, all that good stuff. But when they let me take a tour through the processing plant. They started outside where they were taking, and each bin that they have on the back of an 18-wheeler holds 180 birds in them. And these are big birds. Big birds. And they take them off the truck. They dump them out into a thing that goes down in the floor, goes across a conveyor belt, and there's real people standing there grabbing the live chickens and hanging them by their feet upside down. Then they go through the conveyor belt to where everything happens, where it, you know, dispatches them, it shocks them, defeathers them, sterilizes everything, pulls everything out of their system. And just watching the machines do a lot of the work was freaking incredible. But there's a lot of people that are doing it by hand also. And then them deboning the chicken breast and making the chicken tenders, and how you can see a leg, you know, that hasn't been, like you see in the grocery store now. That's not the way I saw them today going around. And they're just, you know, all the drumsticks are just on this conveyor belt, and it's going through a machine, and it clips the end of it off to make it the round ball. Pretty awesome. They inspect them. They go through so much different machinery. Okay, hold on, Cajun.
Hey, Mona Me, how you doing?
There you go. Now let's see if I can get my headset on so it doesn't echo. See if it's going to work. Why does it say pairing? It should already be paired. Audio. Give me a minute. Microphone is on high. Well, I don't understand why I don't have my Bluetooth. It doesn't want to work. Oh, well. Okay, we'll just do it without him.
You have an echo?
No, I just didn't want to have an echo because I've been using these and they've been working on here, but now all of a sudden they don't.
Okay.
I don't understand it. I got to go through all the settings again on my computer. But thank you, Patty. Yeah, for this job, to watch everything from when the chickens first arrive to when they get shipped out, packaged up, they got ice on them, they're boxed, I was thinking how disgusting it would actually be to go through it and watch it. But no, this place is clean, sterilized. There's people washing down the floors constantly. When you go on your breaks, you got to switch out gloves and the aprons they give you. You cannot go back in with the same gloves, same apron. You got to have all brand new stuff every single time you go in and out of that building. What do you got there?
You see that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Show the one that comes with your camera.
And one didn't come with the camera.
Or with the microphone.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. I may not have it in here. And of course I don't. I don't think. I do.
I have a bunch of these in stock.
Do you?
But this is not what this is 3.5 though, not the 2.5.
Yes,
I'm gonna look at my store and see if I can get you an adapter.
See, this one here.
Show me the one you were showing. Yeah, the one that comes with the mic.
Well, I can't find the one that came with this mic. I think it's out in my shop.
Okay. You see the two black rings on here?
Yeah.
In this plug? That's what I was typing earlier.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay, well, this is stereo. This is stereo.
Yeah, this is this has two black rings on it.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. Usually a microphone plug only has one.
Well, okay, these both have two.
Okay, usually, because that's mono.
Right.
Now, I'm not sure what your camera has. You'd have to check it to see if your mic is, look up in your owner's manual or online owner's manual for your camera to see which, if it's the mic is stereo, which I doubt it because it's only one microphone. That's probably why you're getting that error
Yeah. Okay.
from
I have
your
another
card,
microphone. Hold
because
on.
it has to be the same as the original. If you have a stereo card going into a camera that has a mono plug, that could be why it's giving you that error.
Here's another microphone that I got from Walmart.
Okay.
I was told to get this one. It's a Bower, but it has 3 rings.
Yeah, that's stereo for sure.
But that's a 3.5.
Yeah, that's what this is too.
I need to switch it down from a 3.5
to
to a
2.5.
2.5, and then I can use the microphones.
But that, what you said that other mic was, Rhodes or something?
No, it's
A Rode?
no. This was given to me at the
Rode
last
is,
YouTube meetup.
Rhodes very expensive.
Yeah, well, they're $199.
That's very expensive.
Yeah, but I don't remember what the name of this is. I don't have the box with me. But yeah, this camera's becoming a pain in my butt. I mean, I bought it for $175.
Good price.
Yeah,
So
for
when you
everything.
plug in your mic, when you plug in that mic wire, it's telling you, what did it tell you?
That I can't take still photos with it,
Right, yeah.
which I'm not trying to.
I called it an error. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that mic, what goes in there's either two segment like this, 2 black ring, or 1 black ring. And usually a mic has 1 black ring because it's mono. You only have 1 microphone. It's going to be mono.
Yeah, but see, this one is the microphone. You can't take this one out. This has 3.
Yeah, but that's not the mic. I don't think that's the mic that goes with that camera.
Well, this one, I was told to get this one by another YouTuber
Oh, okay.
because
That
they're
has the
using.
same camera you got?
No, they have a camcorder.
Oh,
And what they had to do was buy an extension that actually switched it from a 3.5
to a
to a
2.5.
2.5. But they
Did he
use it
give
on
you
a
a link?
camcorder. This won't
Did he
even
give you a
work.
link?
Huh?
Did he give you a link for that adapter?
No, they bought it at Walmart, but they don't sell this stuff at my Walmart. It's all 3.5 adapters.
Okay.
If I
So
could
that
find-
one has 3 rings on it, right?
that one does, yes. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
look
where the
in-
box is for the original one that I have that was given to me, but it wouldn't fit either. So what I want to try to do is, I guess I'm going to have to look up or get a hold of Canon to see if they have cordless mics that I can just plug into the camera and then just put the microphone on me, but it still has to be a 2.5.
All right, I see one on eBay here. 3.5 to 2.5, 3 rings on it for $2.
Nice.
All I did was type Google 3.5 millimeter to 2.5 millimeter, and there's a third one from the left. And they have one on Walmart.com for $4.50.
Yeah, but see, this will be the 3rd one that I bought.
Yeah, but it's an adapter. It's just
How long is it?
this long.
Okay.
That the 2.5 plugs into your
Camera.
device, and then the 3.5 plugs in the back of that.
Right. I wonder if I could do that even and then get a cordless mic.
Oh, you wouldn't need a cordless mic if that works, because if that microphone works, the one that brand new one
Yeah.
with the 3 segments on it, then that one will just plug into that adapter. The adapter goes into your device, and that'll plug in the back of that device. It ain't but that long,
Right.
and you wouldn't need a
That's true.
wireless.
That is true.
You see, the reason that I'm thinking is whatever you got that's going that in your device is not matching up to one of them's a 2 segment, one of them's a 3 segment, and they're not matching. That's why it's giving you that code.
Right.
See, I'm into electronics. If I turn my camera around over there to my electronics workbench, well, I'll work on radios and TVs and all that shit. Yeah.
That's cool. I just want to use this camera instead of using my phone. You know, that's why I bought it. But it's a T3, and they don't make a T3, a Canon Rebel T3 anymore.
And that device you got, it don't have a built-in mic.
It does, but I put it up and tried it. You can't even hear me unless I'm right behind the camera.
Oh, okay.
Because the mic's right behind the whole body of it.
It's directional.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, crap. So I'm got to get back into videos. I just can't wait to get my first paycheck though with this new company.
Yeah, you moved from where you was. Where you at right now? Oklahoma, I think.
No, I'm in Texas.
Texas. That's right. You moved from Oklahoma.
Yeah, it was better for me to go ahead and just take over my parents' house, which I wanted to save and all that. But I've had a professional come out that was going to help me just pay for the materials, or I'd buy the materials, just pay for the labor.
Right.
And jack this house up. He said he would keep it jacked up for about a week, and that's it. And then he'll lower it back down on whatever I have. Well, it's going to take me longer than a week to get all the block to go all the way around this freaking house, all the blocks to go underneath this house and all that. And then we started looking more. We crawled under the house yesterday, and there's so many rotten beams because they're all 2x6s. They're rotten. They're breaking. Half the house on that side is not, the walls are not even sitting on top of the floor anymore. They're just dangling there.
Wow.
So I'm going to most likely build a 20 by 40 building right outside this wall here. That's to my left. And live in that, fix it up, not put expensive stuff in it, use 10 foot of it for storage, living, and then put a bathroom in it, a kitchen, a living room, and, living room, bedroom, nothing fancy, not blocking off a whole bunch of stuff. Because when I end up tearing this house down, cleaning it up, putting white rock down and all that, and start rebuilding here, I can build the house that I actually want. I can use that as a shop.
There you go. Yeah.
Because I'll be doing woodworking and all that.
Yeah. I remember the last time I was up in panel with you, I think you were fishing.
Yep.
And the time before that, there was a bunch of us in the panel. Wendy was in there.
Yeah, I was grilling.
So to speak. You was doing that brisket.
Yep.
For that store.
Yep. That was
you
a while
working
ago.
At a store or something. Yeah, that was 4 or 5 months ago, something like that.
Yeah. But, I don't have that. I mean, I have the followers, but I've had a lot of people leave because of other people saying, hey, you don't need to follow him no more if you're going to be friends with me, blah, blah, blah. I lost like 40 followers, and some of them I don't even understand why they left. I've never done nothing to them. But they said I'm part of their family, and then they disappear. And it's like, okay, whatever. I didn't do nothing to you. So
Well, I know you was good friends with Southern Sown and Seeds. That's so-called little sister. You know.
Southern Sown and Grown.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's Seeds.
I'm still friends with her. I mean,
Yeah, Wendy. I think her name's Wendy.
yeah, but she's
She
been
goes live
busy.
often. I go say hi in her chats and stuff like that. And I've
Yeah,
been up
Wendy's
in the panel
awesome.
winter already.
Wendy's awesome. She's just been very busy. I think I heard she started doing merch for people and all that, which
Okay.
I'm going to set up since I got the new logo, change the name. I'm just going to go on Bonfire or Teespring and start a merch store there for now. But eventually I may just turn around and get my own stuff and do it myself.
Yeah, my cousin started a Teespring from me. In fact, it's like this mug right here came from there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, with my avatar. And I mean, I bought me and my wife's mugs. Hers got her name on it. It's got this on one side and her name on the other side. I didn't need my name on the other side because it's already there.
Right.
Anyway, hell, these right here still cost me, I think, $12 a piece
Yeah.
at my discount, you know, because it was my Teespring. And she ran the store for me. And because like my hats, my embroidered channel hats and stuff, that comes from Miss Ida Heron. She has a morning show. She's big in the coin industry, like, you know, like some of us in the coin community. And she makes all my channel hats and shirts. She owns an embroidery business.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Wendy said that she would
She's
do
in
stickers.
Texas. She's right on the outside of Dallas, on the east side of Dallas.
So am I.
She's in Quitman.
I know where that is. It's
No,
not
that's
that
where
far away from me.
they own a farm over there, her and her husband.
I live, I'm not going to say exactly where, but I live in between. I live about 40 minutes east of, how's it called?
Dallas?
No, I live about an hour and a half away from Dallas.
Oh, so you closer. You in between Louisiana line and Dallas.
Yeah, actually, I'm between Crockett, Texas, and Tyler, Texas.
Oh, you're on the south side of the interstate. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in between those two cities.
I know where Crockett's at. I know a guy that owns a optical eyeglass store over there. In fact, at the King's Inn, I used to boil crawfish over there
Oh, cool.
in
Oh,
Crockett.
talking about glasses, I get to get my new ones, but I just had to do my for my insurance for the new company I'm working for medical, dental, and vision. I pay $22.61 a week.
That ain't bad.
No, and the company, the medical that I signed up for, the company's actually putting $600 into a savings in that medical that will roll, and I can add money to it up to, I think, almost $5,600, and every year it will roll over.
In like a retirement thing, you mean?
No, it's for medical.
Oh, medical. Why would you want to put money in your medical thing?
Well, what if something happens to me, and then I got to pay my deductible, which is only $1,500, but the major surgery, so I don't have, medical bills pile up. I could actually take the money out of there and pay it.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you can get your money back if you leave the company,
Yes.
or if you leave the company, you might have the option to keep paying your insurance.
That, yeah, I could do that too.
But if your company,
But with the price they're paying me per hour to work there, and I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. If they need help on Wednesday or Saturday, they'll ask me. It's not mandatory, but I only work 4 days a week.
say the place you work for, if they paying half of your insurance or 60%, usually companies are paying, you get, insurance through your company, they usually paying like 70%. You only paying 30%.
They're paying 80%.
Or 80. Okay. Mine was doing that too, 80%. I was paying like 22.
It's like the copays too, because I looked into it a lot last night, and my copay is like $20. Hey, Jan.
Hey, Miss Jan.
But it's going to be freaking awesome. I'll have the health insurance, which hopefully I'll never have to use. The dental I'm going to need because I have dentures, so I'm going to have to get those replaced eventually. Glasses, I'm going to have to get those done. And my first set of frames and all that are free.
How old are your dentures?
12 years old.
Porcelain?
Yep.
A friend of mine, she's getting hers done, and they acrylic. Mine are wanting to pop out. Mine are acrylic too.
Mine are too big.
I don't know if they make porcelain is so expensive. I think they went to acrylic for that reason. But I had a friend of Missy. She told me, she says, "Man, don't get no plastic, which that's acrylic." And I thought they had porcelain over there because I called. I said, "Y'all have porcelain dentures?" She said, "Yeah, we do." Well, when I got mine in, she was like, here's this, here's that, and don't use the toothpaste or whatever. Use a Dial soap or something,
Right.
I'm like, huh? Why? She says, these are
acrylic.
Yeah.
See, there's a place here in Texas. I got to try to look it up again. They don't take insurance, but these cost me 12 years ago, $500. I walked in. They took the ones I originally got because they were snapped in half. They redid them. They remolded my mouth. I was there at 9:00 in the morning. I left there at 3 with a brand new pair of dentures.
Wow.
So I got to remember the name of that place and see if I can hit them up again. So I'm just glad I got insurance and all that stuff now, and for my eyes, because I've definitely got to get my eyes checked.
I was just dropping you that note there about the acrylic. I don't have a good suction on mine yet. I just put them in before I jumped in here.
Yeah.
But I would try an adapter. 3.5 to 2.5. Try that. If that doesn't work, then that camera is not gonna that microphone you got is probably a more modern mic instead of a mono. It's a stereo.
Yeah. I'll probably have to go to Best Buy and probably find one.
What plug does the other mic have? Not the new mic, the other mic. The one with the fuzzy on the outside, the windbreaker.
It's a 3.5.
How many segments?
I don't know. I have to go out to the storage unit tomorrow afternoon when I get out of work.
The one you showed us earlier.
Those are two that I bought. Two separate
both
ones.
of them have three black rings?
Two. They have two.
Two. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Two. I thought one of them had 3 on it.
Yeah, that's the one. Hold on. I got it right here. The one that has 3 is the microphone. That one has 3. And that's the microphone.
Okay. That's a brand new mic. Okay. What's the other one have with that? What's the other one have with that fuzzy sock on it?
That's the problem. I don't have the original plug-in for it. It's out in my shed.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it had a plug on it. Okay.
Well, no, I bought this plug. They said it was an audio plug, and it has 2.
Right. That's stereo.
Right. And then this one also has 2, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to take this to someone that knows about these cameras, or I'm just getting rid of it. Hey, Wanda.
Hey, Miss Wanda. How you doing, Sha?
So, or I may just sell it and buy a better freaking camera, a different camera. Because I bought it for 175, and if I add the battery charger and the 2 brand new batteries, I could probably get 200 for it. Because it has everything that you would want. I mean, hell, the just alone.
Damn carrying bag for us about $30.
Well, this lens right here is almost $400.
Oh yeah,
And it's a 50 millimeter. Is that the 50? Yep. I got the 50 millimeter. I've got, get out of there.
And you still got a nice camera that takes some nice picture with, though.
Yeah. 75 to 300 millimeter. I've got, what's this one? An 18 to 55 millimeter.
You can get more than $200 for all that. That's for sure.
And I got this, which is the light.
Oh yeah, the flasher light.
Yep. And then, like I said, I got this charger. I bought this with 2 batteries for it. So I could always get rid of it. And it comes with a nice, Canon bag already. And then, get rid of it, buy a upgraded, what was it, Canon M55 or M5 or something like that. What all the YouTubers are using now. I just want something to take better videos.
Probably about $500 for that M5, $600.
Yeah, it's expensive. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can use my phone. I may try to just buy a GoPro for now, or a camcorder, and put the microphone on it, because I do know a YouTuber in Oklahoma that has that microphone with an adapter on her camera, and she takes great videos and all that. She don't watch me no more, but she does very good videos with it, and you can hear her. So I may try that. And that's only like $100 for that. And then I can position it, the screen, to where I can see that I'm in the shot for now.
Right.
And then just save up, because I've got to buy materials. I've got to buy a chop saw, a table saw. And that's all I need. Those 2. Oh, and an air compressor, because I have the nail gun. I have all the other cordless drills and saws I need. Those are the only 3 things I definitely need. And then tool-wise, and then I can start buying the material, and I can stock them inside this house and keep them dry and all that. But I also want to buy a small, like, wooden stove, just a small one. Because I have the out in my stuff, a brand new, well, it's brand new to me. It's been used twice. The smokestack to go through a tent to protect, it protects the tent and all that, but it goes up through it. So I've got that stack for it. But I just want to buy one of those small stoves for like tents and stuff like that for heat over there. And then when I rebuild this house, I'll buy a bigger one. It's okay, Patty. But a lot of things going on. I'm actually just really extremely thankful. I got this job. I finished up my orientation. I actually start work tomorrow to see what I'll be doing on a daily basis. I work Thursday, Friday, have Saturday, Sunday off. I've got a big tree I'm trying to get taken down. Hey, Chris. And I'm waiting. This guy was supposed to show up today to give me a price of cutting it down. So far, I've got $1,000 to cut it down.
That's cheap.
Well, it's $900 to cut the tree down. That's all they're doing is just dropping it.
Right.
I'll clean up my yard, the neighbor's yard, and all that because I've already spoke to my neighbor. And then grind up that stump. Well, I have 5 other trees. They're not very big. It's just they're awkward the way they're leaning. But I'm going to buy a rope and I'm just going to cut the walnut trees down myself. Because it's $1,600 to have all of them taken down.
That's not bad. They got one tree here in my neighbor's yard. It's huge. It's about 4 foot across. A big sycamore.
Yeah.
And there's a house, there's houses around it. There's 3 houses within falling distance of that tree. But naturally, 3 houses are real close to it. And then maybe another house, the 2 houses down. That tree's huge. I think they wanted, I think it was $16,000 to cut that tree down.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
See, with this tree at the corner, see right here at the corner of this house, the tree sits right probably 20 foot away from this house. It covers over the top of this one. But on my neighbor, it covers over the top of her trailer also. So, I mean, it's huge.
Mm.
And
what kind is it? Oak or?
I think it's an oak.
Okay. You
So,
can get some pecans that are big too. I'll be right back. I got to get some lemonade.
all right. But so everybody that's in here, the whole 6 people I've got, which I'm very appreciated of. So that's the plan. Build another place that's 20 by 40. Use 10 foot of it for storage to put all my crap into it. And anything that I have in this house that's going to be kept, put out there. Live in that. Then show you guys me tearing this house down one board at a time because I want to keep as much of the wood in this house as possible, especially in the kitchen area, in the dining room area, because it is a shiplap wood panels they put in, and I want to be able to keep that. Put it through a planer, make it look nice, or hand sand it, whatever, and then put it back up in the new house here. Because I'm not going to move anymore. I wanted to do a homestead, but I'll raise chickens, or not chickens, but rabbits, because I'm not allowed to have chickens at all because I work for a chicken company. They don't want cross-contamination. So I'll do rabbits. Hopefully I can get someone to mail me some chicken eggs or duck eggs. That would be nice because I had to buy them at the store and I was eating regular chicken eggs. I bought 18 packet Walmart. They just don't taste the same. It's a total different taste.
Oh yeah, once you're used to yard eggs, store-bought egg just ain't the same.
Exactly.
The yolk is different color, bigger.
Yeah, but it's protein.
Yeah.
And with me working out almost, well, I will start working out again. I just been in a funk to where I don't want to do nothing. There was 4 days that I had off. I stayed right here in this bed. I never got out of bed. I mean, I got up to take my dog out. Gypsy, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, you little brat. But I've taken her out and just laid back in bed. But now I'm getting more motivated. But oh, let me show you something, guys, that was sent to me. I don't know by who. I don't know how they got my address because I don't have a P.O. box. So if people want to send me something, they just have to send it to my address. They have to email me until I can get a P.O. box, which I think would be better. I'm waiting for, I won a cup from Making It Home. I'm still waiting on that because it's my new sippy cup. Or how is it put by White Rock Homestead? A cold snack cup. You know, but let me show you something that I got. And I don't know why they sent it to me. Hold on. It's a few things. I don't know why anybody would send me anything. I've not asked anybody for help, not asked anybody for money. I mean, yeah, I put my Cash App on my page if someone wants to. I'm not asking. But check this out. Boom.
Oh, that's some little garden cedars.
Yeah, but see, it goes like this. You get this one. You take the tray, you put it in there, and it's up high enough to where when you put water in it, it's not sitting in the soil.
Right.
And then, hold on, this is even gets better. Then you got your little top, right? This is what blows my mind. LD lights. They said
Vent.
it's a vent and everything, but they plug in. All of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they all plug in to a USB port, but they all plug in at one thing. All of them. And you know, it has the power, a timer. It has, I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. What ticks me off is where the person got this from. It doesn't tell you how to use it. There's no instructions at all.
Might need to just Google it. Google mini greenhouse with USB, whatever else comes with it, and you might be able to find an owner's manual on it.
Yeah, but you know what's cute? I thought it was pretty cute. You know how everybody gets those things that stick in the ground to write on, and time half their season's up.
Little tag.
Yeah,
you know,
but time
name
you write
tags
on it
for your seedlings and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but the time you write on it, by the time the year's over, you can't see what the hell it is anymore. Look at these. These are hard plastic ones. And you can write on them and then wipe them off when you're done. But this is what I think is cute as hell. Little mini pitchfork and digging thing. Here's your little scooper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All kind of little accessories with that.
Yeah. But this is what got me. I got these two hoses.
Yeah.
They're saying this is over 150 foot long.
Yeah. A drip line.
It's a drip line. You're right. And here's all the stuff with it. All for the, it's got all the stuff and then I figured out what this other one was. It's a drip line that you extend from the top. You know, it doesn't go into the ground. It stays above the thing. I just got to figure out how to use it. But it comes with a water hose attachment and all that, all in this, which is awesome because I want to have a drip line out there. You know? And then I got this. First aid kit, right? I'm like, okay, there ain't crap.
You hurt yourself in the garden. Cut yourself with the hoe or something.
Yeah, but I'm like, there's nothing in this thing. You know, it's just the bag. You got to fill it up yourself. Oh, hell no. I got gauze up to wing wang, tweezers,
And Band-Aids,
tape, Q-tips.
needle and needle and thread, sew yourself up with.
I haven't seen that, but oh, what was that? Oh, scissors, ice pack, emergency blanket. That's so the crackheads can use their little band. Hey, I even got a mask. A mask. Soap swabs. Basic first kit instructions. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here.
Somebody was thinking about you.
I know. 2 pairs of gloves, but I don't know who it is. It didn't come with a name, nothing. It just came with my name and my address on it. That kind of freaks me out because there's only 4 people that know my address, and that's my kids. But I'm appreciative. And I also got a 55-gallon. It's plastic, but it's a compost thing to start. Oh, yeah, Jan, I'm not going to use those. But it's a compost bag. Was sent to me. And then you know those grow bags? You get the 5-gallon, 10-gallon ones, 20-gallon ones. You know what I'm talking about?
You said a grill bag?
Grow
bag. Oh, yeah.
This is a grow bag garden bed. It has 6 different spots, sections off.
Like
that was sent to me also.
A raised bed, 6 sections, 6 pieces off. Yeah.
It's just like one of the grow bags, but it's a big one. Right. And I'm like, okay, now I need to get dirt, get all those materials together to make my own soil to start a garden. But I got to clean up this backyard. I've got to have dirt brought in, gravel brought in. There's a lot of work before I can actually. I want to put gravel out here where I'm going to put the house or the shop, whatever I may call it. So I'm just not rolling around in the clay when it gets wet. But I'm going to leave it off the ground about 2 foot so I can get my fat butt underneath it if I need to. I'm going to do it all by myself. I'm not asking anybody to come out and help me. I'm not even asking my son to come and help me, and he lives in this town. I'll do 10-foot sections by myself. I can lift them. My puppy dog will help because the channel is a man and his dog. She'll help me. You want to come up here? Come on. There we go. See? She will bring me all my tools.
The Chihuahua.
It's a rat terrier Chihuahua.
Okay, the Chihuahua comes out in her.
Yeah.
I got one. Mine's a long-haired Chihuahua. No terrier in her. No.
Yeah, she's got short hair. She's a pain in the butt, but I love her.
Same color too.
There's a guy,
more golden color.
I think his name's Narrowway, but he's got a dog he calls Minion, and he lives in West Virginia on 102 acres. Really mellow person, and I've been watching him for a while, but he's got a dog that looks just like mine. But me and her are going to try to boost this channel and see where it goes. I mean, if it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. But all I can do is put out the best videos I can when I can get the proper equipment, which is not a priority. Unless someone's got an old GoPro that they don't need, you can, I'll buy it from you. Little fur baby.
Yeah.
But I plan on having in the backyard. I'm gonna rent a tractor. Actually, I just want to buy a small tractor that has all the attachments and has the lawnmower underneath it because this is almost an acre of property. But I'm gonna pull all the grass out and throw it in the old storm shelter when I'm done burning everything and collapsing it. And then I'm going to have probably 30 truckloads of dirt brought in and raise the backyard up so all the water will stop rushing through here. And then I'm going to put about 20 raised beds out there with at least one big greenhouse. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to raise some rabbits, do some vegetables, make my barbecue sauce, make my powders, do dehydrate things, go to work, come home, mind my own business.
What kind of powders you make? Like for barbecuing, grilling, the rubs and stuff? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to be doing like hot peppers, very hot peppers, like Carolina Reapers, habaneros, jalapenos. Then I'll do garlic, which I have time to put garlic in now. If I could get the money up to get my dirt mixture, I could at least put it in this grow bag and grow it. But if not, I'll figure something else out. But I'm going to do onions and all that, and then I'll dehydrate it all, grind it all up, and I'll just start making my own mixtures and all that and tasting them. Like Simply Jan is like my sister. She's one person that has stood by me from day one, from the day I met her. Other people have walked away, which is not a big deal. I'm okay with that. But she stuck by me and she wants samples of everything, basically to give me her opinion. But I do know that she wants my barbecue sauce. She wants me to make that stuff now. And hopefully by the first of the year, I'll start making them. And I'll send her a couple jars of it because she loves my barbecue sauce.
If it's anything like Jack Miller, it's going to be good.
Let's put it this way. With my barbecue sauce, you don't have to put it just on, ribs, or you can put it on a hot dog, a hamburger. You can mix it in with your mac and cheese. You can put it on fish, anything. I use it as a dipping sauce for like fish steaks or whatever because it is good. I designed this to where it's not labeled to just one thing.
Right.
You can do a London broil. You do that in your house in the oven, right? You can pour this all over it. Grilling and chilling with Mojo.
Mojo, what's up, mon ami? Yeah, he's one of the barbecue guys I hang around with. Yes, I Can Barbecue and RXTX Barbecue and AJ.
You've seen my barbecuing that I can do, the smoking.
Yeah, I seen your. Yeah, I seen the brisket set and stuff you were doing. You were live doing it.
Yeah, I did 2 butt roast right after I did that big brisket. Well, that brisket lasted 7 hours and it was sold out. I did 2 butt roast. Within 24 hours, I had to start cooking 2 more.
Right. That's because pulled pork sandwiches y'all did.
Yep.
And that pulled beef.
Oh, yeah. I love, and the funny part about it is I had a barrel smoker, fire pit, grill, pizza oven, all combined into one. And the guy that I had all my stuff at his house and repacking everything to move goes, what are you going to do with that grill? I'm like, I need something to cook with. He goes, I'll trade you. I go, what do you mean trade me? He goes, I'll keep that one and you can have that big one that's sitting in the back of the garage. I went back there. It is a freaking huge pellet grill.
Ooh.
I mean, huge pellet grill, but it has a 4-shelf smoker attached to it.
Wouldn't, by the way, have a LSG initials on it, huh?
No,
Lone Star Grill.
no,
No, okay.
no.
Yeah, that's some good ones. You know, they make pellet
yeah.
grills too. Lone Star. That's
But
what
I have
quite
to-
a few of the guys in the grilling community, barbecue community use.
I plan on getting a different one, but I have to use an app to run this grill on my phone.
Yeah, some of them use a Bluetooth to it.
Yep.
Russ has got one like
Interesting.
that. Russ has got one like that. You Bluetooth to it.
But what's cool about it is I've got all the probes for it and all that. It came with it. And the guy just said, I'll trade you. That's probably a $800 grill
Or more.
or more. Well, I know Pit Boss has one out that I'd love to get that has the smoker attached to it on the back too. That was like almost $800. But I'm going to do, like I said, I'm not going to go extravagant, buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to buy brand new for anything. Like I was given an electric stove. I just got to go pick it up because the only way I can cook in this house right now, microwave, one of those, it's almost like a convection oven kind of thing. I have an air fryer and I have a 17-inch griddle. That's the only way that I can cook any kind
You're
of food.
talking about that convection. Is it round like one of them new wave ovens?
Yeah, it's something like that, but
from
you
the
can buy it at
top.
Walmart.
Heats from the top.
Yes. You
Okay,
can buy
that's
it from Walmart.
Infrared cooker. Yeah, Walmart. I think Walmart sells new wave. NU.
Well, it's something like a
WAVE.
new wave, but it's not the new wave. I do have a
Okay.
new wave air fryer that's huge, but I also have an Instapot. Well, it's not called Instapot, but it's just like it. It's a pressure cooker, all that stuff. I freaking love that thing. I
Yeah, I
use
got
that
a
on my
new
18-wheeler.
It's on my freezer over there. It's about, you can't see it's bigger than this, put it that way. So it'll do a good medium-sized pizza because it's got a pizza rack for it. I want to say it's like 16 inches across.
Yeah, well,
18
mine,
inches across.
it's that, can't remember the name of it. Let me go look real quick. But I know it's the Pro XXL. Let's see if I can get the name of it. The damn name wore off of it. The names wore off of it. I can't see it, but it's something XXL. It has all the settings. You can do fish, chicken, French fries, just by pushing a button. It automatically sets the temperature and the time for it. I can take, those little pizzas, like the Red Baron pizzas that are about that big around?
Yeah, I never bought none, but I know what you're talking about.
I can fit 2 of those in there with no problem.
Mm.
And I can put a whole chicken inside it. I can cook a
This
steak.
one here
inside it.
holds a whole chicken. It and it's got everything's on top.
Yeah.
The cooking apparatus and the controls on top.
Yep. And see, mine has the trays that slide in, the wire trays. I got 2 of them, so I can do 2 sections at once.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But I have the
that.
Instapot that I bought when I was driving the 18-wheeler. And I cook frozen steaks, chicken, everything inside that thing. for over a year, and it's freaking awesome. I'll use that a lot, especially during the summertime or grilling. Got someone wanting to come up.
I decided to come up, guys. How you doing?
There he
Well,
is.
thank you.
What's that, Mojo?
I appreciate it, Mojo.
That's not me echoing, is it?
No, it's probably me because I can't get my headset to attach to my freaking computer now.
I
You
don't
guys
hear any
want to see
echo.
something super cool that I bought for $20 today? I got to show this. That's why I came out.
Okay.
That's
Let's see if I can get him up here by himself. Nope, not me. Not me.
Just click on that little person in his little square at the bottom. Click on the little person top left corner.
okay. So this, sorry for my lighting. I just finally hooked up all my stuff. This is a cast iron pan, you guys.
Oh, go
freaking
ahead.
nice.
Oh,
$20.
yeah. You talk.
Brand spanking new. I need to, of course, get it all,
Seasoned.
seasoned up.
Seasoned.
But came in the box and everything.
Where'd you get that at?
A guy on Marketplace over in where was it at? Over in Mobile. So,
Okay, that's cool.
isn't that cool? I mean, I can't wait to use it. I love cast iron pans, man. I have like a bunch of them. So love cooking. with
Will
them.
that fit in your oven?
Oh yeah, that'll fit in my oven. Shoot, that'll
Okay.
fit in my pizza oven. You know,
See,
Man, it just looked bigger than, it
It's-
looked big.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
it
pretty
looked over.
big. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see how big it is now. Actual size. Okay.
that's not bad, but it's pretty cool. Tell me that isn't like neat.
The
That
size
is.
of a fiddle.
hey, you can make some cornbread in that.
You know what? That's funny because I have a page of cast iron pans and stuff, and that's when one of the guys said I would make cornbread in that, and I'm like, oh yeah, wouldn't that
Yeah.
be cool?
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a thick cornbread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it should be good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you do that for Christmas around here, make cornbread with that, then make it into a cornbread dressing, and then you put that, put it all back into that thing. That'd be a
Oh,
nice serving dish.
Yeah.
you know, yeah. I
But,
like how you said. You notice he said dressing. He didn't say stuffing because that's there's a difference on those two, right?
Yeah, there's
Yes,
a
there
difference.
is.
Yeah, cornbread dressing you eat by yourself. You don't put cornbread dressing in a turkey or a bird or whatever.
And
Not
see,
at all.
there's another channel that I watch. They're in Kentucky, L&M Homesteading. They're
Uh-huh.
doing a video tomorrow, and they're giving, I think, a set or two cast irons away. I'm like, just send them to me. I can have something to cook on finally.
You're right.
Because I don't have any pots or pans or anything like that.
It's
Because
L
basically
and M.
Huh?
What was it? L&M
Homestead.
Homestead. I think I'm subscribed to them.
Yeah, Lou and M.
Yeah.
They're freaking awesome people. They just
So
hit
you-
50K.
So you near Mobile?
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes. Yeah, because you're over on the west side of Louisiana, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
So,
live. I used to live around Mobile for quite a few years. Chunchula, I lived there in my
Okay.
younger years. Chunchula is north of Mobile.
Thanks, Jan. It's
8
L&M
Mile,
Country Living.
between 8 Mile and Citronelle.
Okay. See, I've
How
only
we-
been here. We've had our house for about 6 months, and I was in Seattle. I don't know if you remember that. And I was working up there, and I'm retiring January 12th, but I quit my job early, and now I'm home. I'm excited. So you know where Loosedale is?
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
Mississippi.
Yeah, that's where I'm in Loosedale.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you was in the Mobile area. Okay.
I
think
used to
yeah,
live
well,
in
you were up in
Louisiana.
You
Yeah.
were up in the panel with us, and you and Russ were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was talking about the scratching post.
Yes, that's right. And
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
a little-
You were with us in the panel. Me. I don't know if it was Randy Stream or Simon Stream.
yeah, one of those guys.
Yes, I can barbecue.
Yeah.
It was one of the live streams because that's two regulars and me. And Russ is in my panel a lot. And because Russ is, he's right there in Ocean Springs
Yeah.
on the coast. He's just right south of you. And I used to live,
Yeah.
me and Russ used to live in Pascagoula.
Okay.
We lived in Pascagoula before Hurricane Katrina came.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna
But
hook
I
up
stayed there, since after that.
I only live a few
there.
hours away from both of you.
Is
Yeah.
Kyle going to see you when he leaves here?
Is he gonna
'Cause
come and see?
he's stopping at most of the YouTubers. He's going
Oh,
to see Simon first. He's going to stop in San Antonio first and see. He's going to stop in El Paso and see Smoking Joe.
Yep.
Then he's going to see Simon and somebody else in San Antonio. Then he's stopping by Randy and Christie's. Then he's coming here and spend a few days with me and Missy.
Oh, nice.
But he's got the family with him. He's got Amy with him and the baby, and then one of the older kids.
So he's traveling down to South Park down here.
Yeah,
The
he's
closest
coming, yeah.
YouTuber that
I'm
lives
sorry.
next to me is Nunya, Texas, on the back 20. He lives an hour and 10 minutes from me, and I've been to his house before.
Oh, really?
Papa Texas is in McKinney. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not. Papa Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Papa Texas. He's an OG. Him.
Who is it?
Papa Texas.
I've heard of the name.
Yeah.
McKinney's
Ring that
only
bell,
about
Papa Texas.
an hour and a half away from me. I mean, there's within an hour to 2 hours away, I live probably 4 different YouTubers.
Okay. Strong's Adventures. He's up in Shreveport, in Louisiana, northwest side of Louisiana. Him and Papa Texas hang around all the time.
I
And then
used to live on the other
Justin,
side.
the good of the land, Justin.
I used to live in outside of Shreveport,
Street
over
food.
there, Minden
Oh,
area.
oh, Minden. Okay.
Yeah, so I haven't been here long. So I've only been here pretty much 3 weeks. And
Yeah.
I'm still unpacking stuff. I'm
Yeah,
not
when you
working.
said
So,
I haven't worked in my entire life, and it's weird. So I don't have a paycheck for 2 months because I decided to just leave that outfit. I was there for 27 years, but now here it is. So after January, I'll start collecting my pension, and I want to get a part-time job, but I don't want to work right now. I'm like,
yeah, that's why you retired.
yeah.
you know,
See, I could have went back in a truck 6 months ago, but
Yeah.
I've been in every state in the United States plus Canada 5 different times in
Yeah.
15 years.
a lot.
I don't want to go back over the road, so I'm in a truck. I will be driving a truck, but I'll be home every single night.
Yeah, nowadays driving, in the way these people drive out there, oh my
No.
goodness.
I hated going to Seattle. God, I hated going there.
Hey,
Need
did
a
you go
dash cam
to
too.
Seattle? Where were you
Going
going?
through there, then shooting down to California, going through
Okay.
Portland and all that. Oh my gosh.
Now that's where I came from, was the Seattle area.
Yeah.
I was over there. I was on the West Coast my whole life. I was born in California and lived in Oregon and lived in Washington.
See, what's weird about you leaving your job, I was just listening to another YouTuber that I actually know. I met them both. She just quit her job after 10 years of being a registered nurse.
Yeah, a lot of those guys are doing that. Being a nurse is tough, man. I don't know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
She gave her 2 weeks notice and stayed there for 2 months.
Mhm.
And then finally just it was done and over with. I can't believe she did it, but
Right.
she didn't need to work because they're doing very well. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 channels and a podcast.
Oh, geez. So they're big time into the YouTube world.
They're doing very well.
The social media part.
Yep.
Doing 5 channels, that's a lot of work.
Doing one. I was thinking about doing a second one, but I'm like, I can't get past 1,500. I'm
That's
not
a
going
full
to try.
time job.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to do that. I'll stick with one channel and hopefully it'll grow.
Yeah.
But because I'm not on, 5 to 10 acres of property. I can't raise chickens. I can only do rabbits because I live in the city limits, but in a very small town. There's only like 1,000 people that live in this town.
Wow.
But the mayor here is a royal biatch
Yeah.
because there's 55 acres right across the street from me.
Yeah.
They have animals galore out there. They moved the city limits literally 3 blocks and told them they couldn't have them anymore.
Huh.
But 3 doors down or 2 houses down, there's a guy that lives there that has 20 goats, and he's allowed to have those because that's where they stopped it, right there in front of his yard. Stopped the city limits.
Mm.
Like I was going to put a trailer up or get an RV, put it next to my house, hook water up to it, hook the power up to it, tap it into the sewer line, tear this house down and rebuild right here. She goes, you can have the trailer there, but you can't hook power to it and you can't have water to it.
Oh,
And
wow.
you cannot live into it. I'm like, well, that sucks. So now I have to have a permit to work on the outside of the house or to build something, right? So I'm going to build a building. I'm just going to tell them it's just going to be a building, storage building. Then I don't need a permit to do everything else inside.
Mhm.
So all the electrical, the plumbing, all that, I don't need permission.
Yeah,
So
so
what-
where you see your house is existing, so some of that can be grandfathered in. You know, you can tear a part of it down and rebuild it. You know,
But
because
the problem
as long
is
as you have,
nothing can be saved. I mean, some of the wood in the walls can be saved. The roof has to come off completely because it's a 2x4 roof.
yeah,
You know,
probably
because this
trusses.
house was built in the 1930s. So all this wood that's in this house is from the 1930s.
It's old.
It is very old. And it's sitting on a row of bricks. You know, some of them are like this far from the ground and some are about this tall.
Right.
It's just one row of bricks they cemented together. And that's what this house is sitting on. And it's all falling apart.
Now, what
But this
state
is- I'm in Texas.
are you? Okay. That's right.
And
See, like,
this room that I'm in right now used to be the living room. This is the only room that's actually safe enough to live in.
wow.
So
Yeah,
It's
because
been-
I remember you said you was having wire issues or something. Wiring
yeah, all the
issues.
wires have been gutted out of here. All the copper wires have been taken out. All the copper has been taken out. And this panel has been put in that I have in here. And I've got 4 plugs in this house that work. Or actually 5. Because I ran new wires and new plugs.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
It's really not, but it works. I stay warm. I stay dry. You know, that's all I can ask for.
Yeah, this house that we bought was built in 1956 or something like that. 50 something. Solid. The guy was has a huge bunker in it, man. Fallout shelter hooked to a basement.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you can see that wood behind me on the walls. A lot of the walls are built with real wood. And the ceiling,
Yeah.
real wood. This thing is so solid, it's unreal.
Oh yeah.
Well, like with this house, the guy that built this house lives right behind me.
Oh, wow.
He bought a mobile home and living in that. But like the ceilings, the floors, and the walls have no insulation in them at all.
Oh, no kidding.
The outside is wooden slats, right? They're anywhere from this wide to this wide. That's what they put on the outside. They also did it on the entire inside, ceiling, and floor. Then they put a wooden floor down. So there's no insulation in this house. I just have wooden slats everywhere. So it does get cold in here, but I have 2 electric heaters that I'm using right now. Hopefully the 10th of December, I'll buy a thing of kerosene to use my kerosene heater, but I want to buy a small wooden stove and put it in here for my source of heat
Mhm.
instead of using electric.
That guy must be close to 100 years old.
That's what I was.
He is.
Yeah, because if he built it in the 30s, even if it's 1939, just say 1940, that's 20 years away from now, 17 years away, or 16 years away. But yeah, he would be 80. If he was born in 40, he'd be 80.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
he's up
if
there.
he was 20 when he built it, you know,
But it was built very well. I mean, it's lasted
Yeah.
this long.
yeah.
And they've had tornadoes come down the street. And the reason why the house is the way it is now is because when my dad died in here, I gave this house to my son and his wife. I said, you guys can keep it. Just pay the taxes. Do what you got to do. Keep it going. It's a free place to live. They lived here for a week. She wanted to move out. So he just let it go, and people started breaking into the house and took all the wiring, all the coppers, all like the stove, everything. They just took it. And then some guys told my son that he bought the place, he paid the taxes off, and tore one of the bedrooms completely off the house and left a big hole in the ceiling or in the roof.
Man.
So it's like I show up or I get a hold of this guy. He goes, yeah, I bought it. I go, prove it. I go, because if you can't prove it by a bank receipt or a receipt from the county that you paid all these taxes off, then your ass is going to jail for trespassing. Because I go, that house was left to me. And next thing I know, my son came here on a Saturday and the guy was gone. Never seen him again. But he destroyed the house.
Yeah.
So it's either I tear it down piece by piece and try to rebuild in the same spot and live in one spot of it, or just build the shop next door, live in it, tear the whole damn house down and rebuild it with the same wood, as much of this wood I can keep. Especially in the walls. I mean, the 2x4s in these walls are solid. And believe it or not, some of the floor joists are still solid in here. It's just all the other beams, you know, that are rotting out. So it's going to be a fun project, and I hope people watch them, and it does something for this channel. If it doesn't, oh well, I'm still having fun doing it. And my daughter in New York can watch them, and my grandson.
So you're going to try? Are you going to tear it down or just rebuild it, or what's your plan? You think?
Well, I'm going to end up having to tear it down.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to clean this spot up, get all the gas lines out of it, get the gas company to come out and take the gas line that's running up to the house completely off and cap it somewhere, because I'm not going to put natural gas back in here. It's too expensive. And then take my time and rebuild this house the way I want it, but using the same lumber, because it was my parents' house. You know, I want to at least take something out of this house and put it back into a new one.
Actually, natural gas is cheap. Very
Not
cheap.
here.
Wow.
When
Man,
we
in the
used to have,
for my stove and my water heater, and I've got a tankless water heater. So I've got 100,000 BTUs hitting that water. You know, when I turn that water on, that then flames come up, and that's 100,000 BTUs. There's no water in the tank, you know, so it heats up the water as it's flowing through the
Right.
coil. And my bill ain't but $12 a month.
Oh
It'll be
man.
way more than that for electricity for a stove and a hot water heater. Man, that was costing me $80 a month. My light bill went down $80 when I got rid of my stove and my hot water heater.
Yeah. See, I know my parents were paying, well, because like I said, this house ain't insulated. Their gas
Mine
bill
neither.
a month
Mine
was
neither.
over $200. And they only
My
had
gas bill
big-
never went that
one
high.
big heater about yay big sitting right here in this living room.
The highest my gas bill got, and I use gas for heat. I got a heater in the living room, and I got my stove in the kitchen, which last year for Christmas, we had a hard freeze. I know that wasn't that long ago. Y'all probably remember that. In the South, we had a hard freeze for Christmas, and I had to keep turning my water on to keep my pipes from freezing because I had my daughter and granddaughter here. And man, Missy was, cooking a whole lot of stuff, baking, and we needed running water. I wasn't about to turn my water off. Main reason is because my coils would have frozen that tankless water heater because it's in an uninsulated addition to my house. More on that later. Anyway, when we had that for that month of December, we used a lot of gas. I mean, that heater was pumping, the stove was pumping fire out of it. The hot water heater, every hour I was turning it on for 5 minutes. So that was a lot of gas there. My gas bill didn't give it $160, I think. 150, 160. Gas is cheap.
I mean, I'll look into
ought
it
to be a
again.
little cheaper than Louisiana. Huh?
I said I'll look into it again, but I need to look into the hot water heaters versus the tankless water heaters. See which one would be best.
Oh,
Because I
love
know
my
I don't need no 40-gallon freaking water tank.
That's mostly the smallest one they got nowadays, just about.
Yeah.
You can buy a 40 way cheaper than a 20. I know that.
Well,
do
I
have-
saw a 40-gallon one electric. It was like $500.
Really?
I paid $3 for mine, my
Yep.
tankless.
And then the tankless, at least here in Texas at Lowe's, is almost $600 for a tankless.
I paid three for mine at Home Depot.
Well, see, I don't have a Home Depot here. I got to drive 45 minutes away to go to Home Depot.
I didn't drive there to Lafayette because Lafayette's the closest Home Depot. I ordered it
No,
and
yeah,
they delivered it to my door.
But see, my main, because this house doesn't have central heat or air either.
Yeah, mine neither.
I'm going to get the, what the hell are they called? Those air conditioners,
Sub
mini
pump?
split,
Yeah.
a mini split.
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
2 mini splits, one to put in the living room, one to put towards the back other rooms to keep the house cool. My main source of heat is going to be a wooden stove. Because hell, I live in Texas. I have a chainsaw. I know
Yeah.
that people piss me off. I'll go to their house and cut their trees down. I'll always have free wood. But I will
Yeah.
not, and I will save up the money to buy a log splitter because I am not splitting wood by hand again.
Yeah. When you get
I
older,
d-
I haven't done that in a long time.
I did it back in May when we had the YouTube meetup in Oklahoma. I split all the firewood for the YouTube meetup, and that about killed me.
Ready? Ready for this?
Yeah, possum. Cream possum.
No, thank you.
Oh
No,
I
thank
got a
you.
can of spotted dick somewhere.
yeah?
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. No, it's true. No, it's something that you really eat. It's English.
Is it
It's
I
really?
believe you.
It's like it's a bread pudding. It's
What
called
is it?
spotted dick.
See,
Spotted
I
dick.
want to get into canning
It's bread
because
pudding.
I've been watching, Simply Jan Homestead, L&M, and it's L&M Country Living. And been watching them do canning and making breads and stuff like that. I want to get into all
Oh, I
that.
know them. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get into all that. I made a deal with Jan that I'll send her some barbecue sauce. She sends me some dilly beans when she makes them. But, I got pressure canner, brand new one, still in the box, never been opened. I can get water bath things. I got a dehydrator. I got a food processor or sealer. I've got all this shit that I need to do homesteading stuff. I just won't have a homestead.
There's this younger gal. She's well, I'm gonna say she's about 30. I say younger. She does medicinal plants and stuff. They homestead. She does like the holistic, not really holistic mess, but all the plants. The old remedies from plants and stuff. She's into that.
Yeah.
And she's down here in Louisiana. I didn't know that. I forget her channel name.
Well, I know I've been watching Jan and I've been to Jan's house. I've watched her do canning. Me and her been friends for almost 3 years now. Because I met
they
her.
do that too.
Yeah, I met her before I went to my first YouTube meetup and got monetized in that weekend. And then I got to meet her. I've been to her house. She's been to mine. And I'm going to learn a lot from her. And if I have questions about canning, I know I can call her up and she'll walk me through it. But, and I've been watching other people do it. And I just need to start doing different things. I want to get back into cooking. I want to be able to get back into smoking and grilling because I love to grill. I mean, I'll go up against anybody in grilling. And just start living life again. Now I have the opportunity because I do have a new job that I will constantly be getting a paycheck every week and not doing construction work, wondering if I'm going to get any money that week. So everything in December, by the 1st of January, I'll be on a roll. I'll be able to start buying stuff, but I'm going to do like White Rock Homestead does. I'm going to go to thrift stores. I'm not going to go out and buy everything brand freaking new.
Right.
Even for a new house, I have no need to, because I could buy something that's used, maybe a year old, it probably lasts me another 10 years or 5. Go buy something brand new from Lowe's or Home Depot and last a year. Because I've known people that bought a stove and it lasted 6 months and it was brand freaking new. And they're like, well, you didn't buy the warranty on it. You're going to have to buy another stove, blah, blah, blah. They're like, no. So that's how I'm going to do it.
That's one reason I like gas too.
Oh, I'm not scared of canning. I've done water bath canning because that's what I do with my barbecue sauce. But pressure canning, I've never done before. And thanks to Jan, I've got the same pressure canner she's got because she told me which one to get. But,
okay.
I've got to get the stove. I was given a stove. I just got to go get it. Then I'm hoping it's only a 110 stove. And then I can start cooking breads and stuff like that in here.
Yeah, that's good living around in Amish country.
Right.
And everything's natural and well built.
Yeah. But I'm not going to throw it up, but I'm going to build this 20 by 40 building as quick as I can. Get the shower put in, commode, sink, and then I'll put a kitchen sink in. I'll take the one out of this house because it's still good. It's stainless steel. Clean it up really good, put it over there in the house, and then take my time building this house and doing it the way I want it. It's going to look really nice. It's going to be different. I can build the third bedroom back onto it if I want and make that a studio for the computers and all that crap and all that. But first, I got to buy 3 tools: chop saw, table saw, and an air compressor. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And I'll do it when I can.
I would recommend a rigid table saw from Home Depot.
Oh yeah, I like rigid.
Cast iron tabletop, not the little bitty one, like a little skill with that little bitty top on it. I'm talking about like when you used to go to Sears and buy a Craftsman with the big table on it. You can get those rigids for like $300, $400, and the little ones are $300. So extra $100, you get the bigger saw. It comes with its own stand.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like, I think the last time I looked at those was like $500.
Well, that's still a good deal for a table saw. But in my cabinet shop, I used to have the Norm Abram edition, Delta Unisaw. Now that was $1,400, $1,200, $1,400 back then. It's $1,200, $1,400 for them to set it up.
Actually, the
And
table saw that I would love to have with all the attachments is $2,700.
Which one?
Something stop.
Something stop.
Yeah. Literally, if your finger touches the blade while it's running, it shuts down.
Oh yeah, I know that. See, that's also an attachment you can get for your table saws.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some
can't
people
think of the
that
name
use
of it.
them, and there's some people that use them and didn't like them, and they took them off.
Jan, I plan on, I think they've got 2 retail shops here, but I can go to Canton, Texas, which is an hour and 10 minutes away, and go through that big old place. They're literally saying this flea market is Texas' biggest flea market. You cannot walk it in one day and see everything. It's
That's
huge.
big.
And they sell animals there. That's where I bought my first pig and my first set of quails when I had a homestead. And that place was unbelievable. It's huge. But yeah,
Now,
go ahead.
you was talking about that table saw. If it's that model that makes that attachment, even though it's not that, okay, well, I know a guy that had one and it went off for no reason because his hand wasn't even close to it. I think it was just free running. He was catching a piece of lumber and it activated, it tripped. And he called the company and said, "What do I do now?" And they said, "Read your owner's manual." He says, "I can't even find that. It's been a year. I don't even know where I put it." They said, "Well, you got to one of our reps can come out and get it back like it was." And it tore up his blade. It tears your blade up is what it does. Cause it's instant stop.
Yep.
There's a brake that comes out. And
It's called saw stop. That's the
Saw-
name. That's the name of the saw.
And they more or less told him he had to get another one. So that was another $500. And he was like, "No, I'm not putting that back on my saw."
No.
Cause he told him, "Look, I wasn't even close to my saw and it activated, it tripped." They say, "Well, it's over a year. So your warranty's out." I don't know what kind of warranty they got, but it was over a year.
Yeah, see, because I want to get a decent table saw because I will do woodworking because I love doing woodworking and all that. So I do want a decent table saw so I can.
You ever cut your hand before with a table saw?
Yes.
You did? Bad?
No.
Okay.
Enough
Well,
to-
it probably won't happen again in the next 40, 50 years. So
No. I've shot
So-
myself. What was it? This
oh,
hand?
I've got myself with my nail gun, especially my finish nailers, plenty of times.
I got an awesome cordless nail gun or for trim gun. That sucker is freaking awesome. But I'm thinking about, well, I want the air compressor anyways for my other nail gun, but I'm thinking about buying a battery operated nail gun, framing gun.
Yeah.
I've seen too many people use them. And
Yeah, I know. I used to have a pass load cordless framer. It comes with a battery and a fuel cell. You got,
No.
keep buying the fuel cell. The
Yeah,
pass
you're
load.
talking about the
Pass
crap.
load.
Yeah, the Pascos. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a cordless.
I've had two of those, and both
The
of them been
orange ones.
stolen.
They were orange.
Yeah, I've had two of them, and each one of them has been stolen.
Oh,
But I'm talking about like a Milwaukee cordless battery operated one.
yeah,
Or
strictly
DeWalt.
battery.
I don't like DeWalt, so I will go for Milwaukee because I know two big YouTubers. That's all they use. One lives, or her and her girlfriend live in Canada. They're like an hour and a half away from a store. They have no power except for solar panels. And they're an awesome channel. I've been watching all their stuff and they're doing it on their own. I mean, yeah, they have people come out and help, stuff like that. But that's all they use is the DeWalt nail gun. And they built their shop or framed up their shop, framed up parts of their house. Everything they've built, they've used that.
I gotta give me some more lemonade and lean on the dock. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have my first blower and trimmer that are cordless, and a company sent me a little chainsaw to do a video on. That's
I've
that's
got-
cordless, and it's
Actually,
weird.
the chainsaw I got, I actually won from a guy from Canada.
Yeah,
It's 6-inch blade. On
right.
it. That sucker
Like-
works freaking awesome.
And you just one hand, and you almost got to like think, wait a minute, don't touch that blade because it'll hit you.
Yeah.
Be careful. But on top, it has a guard on top
Yep.
of the blade.
Yeah, right across the top of it. And so when you're
Yeah.
going down, it lifts up.
Yeah.
Mine came with 2 batteries, 2 extra chains, and I've cut 7-inch round trees down with it. I love it.
Yeah,
Hello,
so-
LW.
Yeah, the cordless thing is kind of weird. Like you were saying, the nail gun, it would be really strange, but that's where we're going. We're going that direction with everything, anyways. So
Exactly.
it'd be interesting.
But see, I'd rather use
I
I'd rather use the cordless like saws and drills and all that, so you don't have to run out extension cords and trip over them. Even with an air compressor, the air hose, and the nail gun that I have, I could get up on a ladder, be doing something, try to come down the ladder. That cord wraps around my feet. There I go. I'm falling. At least with the cordless one, I know I'm not going to fall.
Yeah.
And this trim gun that I've got, I bought from Lowe's. It shoots up to 1.5 inch nail. And for baseboards, trim boards, all that, even through a 2x6, I shot it down and never bent the nail, never saw the nail again because it embedded into the wood.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
So,
All right,
What
gentlemen, I'm
gauge
going
is
to
that?
stop here. So
Yeah.
good to see you.
All right,
I'm gonna-
Mojo.
I'm going to be getting off here in a minute too because it's been almost 2 hours. I don't go longer than an hour anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'll try to jump up on your panel when I see you or say
I
hi.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
All that good
Hey,
stuff.
Mojo. Good seeing you again.
It
Yeah,
was
good
nice
to meet
meeting you, and
Good.
I appreciate you coming over. Tell
Yeah.
all your friends. Tell everybody.
Right? Isn't that what-
I've been on this for almost 3 years, and I've got over 1,500 finally.
so
And I know
you're-
it'll go up. I just got to start being more consistent,
it's
and
all
now I
about,
will be able to.
it's all about just how much time you spend, right?
Right, it's
Yeah.
consistent.
Um,
And see, with now I'm going to have to use my phone still. I was hoping to use a regular camera, but it's okay. What I need to do is I need to do at least 5 or 6 videos, get them all edited, get them all uploaded, and then just start sending 2 out a week. And then keep going. Always stay ahead is
Yeah,
what I need,
and
what
it's
I
just
need to do.
consistency, and then jumping around and just meeting other different panels and just reaching out
Yeah.
because I'm
Oh,
the
I know a
same.
lot of people.
I'm
See, I just changed my name last Sunday.
Oh, did you? I like
Yeah.
the name.
I did
I'll be
too.
honest. I
Well,
like
I
that.
mean, Ed's Crazy Adventures was a good one too, though.
Yeah, but see, I'm not doing adventures anymore. I'm staying put.
Well, yeah, okay, you got a point there.
Yeah. And it is just me and my dog. So, and see, a woman from Australia is actually the one that came up with the banner and my logo. She sent it to me and put the man and his dog in there. And it's perfect. It's got the American flag, exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Now I just got to start getting my stickers and merch and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
So-
don't get overwhelmed with it. You just you do
Yeah,
your
I'm just
thing,
taking it slow.
and before you know it, you'll bounce it. I've seen
Oh,
people I've seen people just go boom overnight, right? And I've seen people just slowly go up, right? And it's just eventually you'll get there, and it just takes time.
Right.
I've
Well,
been
with the
on-
people that are going, you see them on Monday, they introduce their channel, and by Tuesday, they're monetized with, 25,000 subs. It's because they know somebody.
are there
they're-
a female and they have
Well, no, this is a couple, and
yeah, okay.
they're basically, the way I see it is, if you kiss these bigger channels' ass and bow down to them, they'll shout you out and you'll get all the views
Yeah.
and you'll get all their followers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you don't know them and you're not associated with them, or if they hear something bad about you but don't ask you about it, so they don't know if it's true, they won't even talk to you.
Mhm.
It's who you know is how fast your channel will go up. A lot of us, like Simply Jan and a few other people I know, they do it on their own. They've not been shouted out, and they're
Yeah.
just kicking butt.
Called natural subscriptions.
Exactly. And all mine are that
We
way.
call it organic subscriptions. All my I only got 1,800 and 5 years.
Yeah. And
So-
I'm up to 15, 20. And I know L&M Country Living, they got over 50K. I'm friends with them, but I've
I've
not
got
said, hey,
purged a couple of times too by YouTube. With YouTube purges.
oh my
They'll do a
God, they took
purge,
40
all
away from
around
me.
purge. See,
They
yeah,
took 40
try 500.
followers away and gave me 2 back.
Try 500.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Then some
Well,
other channels, they got like 700 and 800 taken away from them. They're like, oh, they stale channels, Yeah, but wait a minute, it don't mean nothing. They can come back. It's just they're not active in 6 months. They'll be back on their channel, and
Right.
they're kicking people off of your channel, your subs, because they stale.
It's
6
so
months,
weird.
no activity. Yeah, it's like,
YouTube just needs to leave all of our subs alone,
yeah, they do.
But it is
I mean,
what
I
it
would
is.
have
Like
5,000 right
Mojo
now.
said, it will go up, and I know it will go up as soon as I can start being more consistent and do better videos. I've got a new editing software already plugged into my computer. I was hoping to use my new camera. That ain't going to happen. Then I find out about this house. I'm not going to start ripping walls down, gutting the floor out, knowing that I can't save it and have this big ass hole during the wintertime
Yeah.
freezing me out. So I'll just start building something, be able to stay warm, keep my dog warm. I have a small refrigerator from my 18-wheeler in here that I keep all my food in, my freezer. I have a way to cook, microwave, flat grill, barbecue grill if I want to. I have means of eating and staying warm. I go to the gym 7 days a week so I can take my showers there because I don't have any
There you
plumbing
go.
in this house.
There you
So,
go.
where do you go? Do you go to Planet Fitness?
No, Anytime Fitness.
Anytime Fitness.
I pay $42 a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Planet Fitness, I was paying like $10 a month or whatever it is. And
You got it anytime here in town.
yeah, I was doing it for 5
You got
months.
your card, your little credit card, swipe it at the door, walk in.
Nope. They take it
Nope.
off my my Cash App card.
No. I'm talking about the little card that you carry with you to get in the door.
No, mine's a little black key ring, about that big
Oh,
around. I just stick it up on the door and it opens it up.
Okay. Oh, we're not that fancy over here.
Yeah. Well, they're all switching to them. They're all.
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be
Well,
them.
they might have that now. It's been a while since I've been to it. It's been like
But
7 years.
$42 a month. I get in there. I'm 56 years old. In a month, in 28 days, I'll be 57, and I'm in very good shape, best shape I've ever been in,
So
and working out. And I know the instructor, or actually I know all the instructors there, but one of them is a coach. He's been working with me without me paying him to do it. And he's like, yeah, anytime. And I go in there now, since I know I start work at 3 or 6:30 in the morning, I'll go to the gym. I'll be at the gym at 4:30 in the morning, work out for an hour, take a shower, then go to work.
nice.
There you go.
All right. When's your birthday?
January 28th.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm your elder, so you gotta respect me, okay? I
Well, a
turned
couple of months after that, I'll be 60.
okay.
Finally, someone's older than me on here.
So January 12th, I turned 57.
Oh, so you
Okay,
got me by
well,
a
y'all
few days,
But same
a
age.
couple
Yeah.
weeks. My son will be 29 on the 10th of January.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Missy
so
will be 59 tomorrow.
we'll tell her happy birthday.
Nice.
I will.
But
it's
I'm
not-
going to shut this down because it's been 2 hours and I don't want to be on for 2 hours. The only time I really go long is when I have to stay awake all freaking night long grilling
Yeah.
something. But I
right,
cut
I'm
back
gonna
on
run
doing
through-
these long lives.
All right, you guys.
But I appreciate both of you. And I will definitely come and check your channel out. I've already got occasions,
Yeah.
but I'll definitely
don't.
come and look at your channel and all that.
Right.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yep.
All right. Catch y'all later. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all
There you
later.
go.
Aplita.
Have a good one, man.
You too.
For the 3 people that are still in here, I appreciate you guys hanging out. And yeah, Jan, we know. But I appreciate everybody coming in here and supporting me. Share me out on your community tab. I'd appreciate it. Let's see what we can do with this channel. New stuff coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Got a new job. I've already asked the heads up of this company if I can film while I'm working, and they said no, that they will not allow it. And I'm not going to go against their wishes. So I'll keep you updated on how the job's going and keep you updated on the trees and everything else I'm doing, gardening and all that good stuff. So I'll catch you on the next one, guys.